Welcome back to WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Raw is restrictions. I am your host, attackslug, and our first PLE on the docket for our Friday episode. And Triple H, that goal, not going to happen. But first and foremost, I've already bought the logistics because my capture kit screwed up filming the first time 5 minutes in. So all I have to do is this and then book some matches, and now we're going to have to redo it. That's okay. So, obviously, Extreme Rules at Extreme Rules, and Backstage Crew at Backstage Crew. And I did burn my power card for free crew booking. So that all got done in that first 5 minutes the last time, and here we are this time. So, that out of the way, then certainly going to booking the show, and I think we finished the show with our tag team rivalry. And honestly, somebody might get hurt because it is indeed going to be an Extreme Rules main event at Extreme Rules. So it is a medium stamina cost. That might be okay, maybe. But I know that Ilya is under 50, so I could be a problem here in this, tag team Extreme Rules match, which should bring this Razor and Dexter versus Rude and Ilya to a close. And for those tag team titles, and I'm hoping that Rude and Ilya win because Razor is a part-timer here, and I can't have him leaving with one half of our tag team titles. Fingers crossed. Capture kit, don't screw me this time. There is your main event. That is a level 3 rivalry. And so to bookend here, we obviously open with a level 3 rivalry, and that would be Rhea Bloody Ripley versus Maurice for that Raw Women's title, and locking that one down. I might change that gimmick. I might. I'm not sure yet. Now, before our main event, we also have other rivalries here, which include Ivar and Escobar at level 2. Lock that one down. And we have the U.S. title new champion, Akira Tozawa. And, oh man, Ridge Holland deal is not great. So, do I rest up Ridge for this show and not have him work? Maybe. That might be the smart move there, even though we need all the matches that we can get. Which means Roman, guess what? You're in the mid-card. And that'll be non-title, because you're still at level 1. Which does mean we have our call-out promo from Tozawa to Ridge saying, buddy, where you at? You're not here on the show. I'm the champ. I don't see you anywhere. I can't see you. And that means Power Card Health Spa goes to Ridge Holland. He needs to be 36 to 54. And also that means Tozawa gets 6 more points himself, just cutting a promo. And thankfully, the optional bonus here only requires 1 special match type. So I don't have to book anything crazy for Rhea and Maurice, because obviously I don't want Maurice's stamina going under 40. But what that means for what remains, heel and a heel and a heel, and that's an issue. Are there any actual short-term, decent free agents here to run against Seth freaking Rollins or perhaps Grayson Waller? So a face with an R in the name that is either a fighter or a specialist. Carl Anderson, fighter, face, 10 weeks with a 45 pop. Tyler Bate, yes, but 100K right now is not a good idea. So sure, bring in Carl short term to fight Grayson Waller. Machine Gun, let's go. Here is your pay-per-view debut for Carl Anderson. Face, heel, bruiser, fighter, and these guys can actually work a gimmick because their stamina is so high. And so why not a tables match? It is Extreme Rules after all. Which leaves us 3 spots for promos. Who wants to do some charity? Seth Rollins wants to do some charity. It is Brute Force's last show, so we're going to have him open the show with a promo for advertising and perhaps make back some money after spending $78K here on this show. And finally, Dana Brooke out here cutting that promo for charity, which means it's a $93,000 for this show. Will this show get anywhere over any of my competitors? I have my doubts, but you never know. With that being said, lock it down, confirm the booking, and let's make this happen. Simulate Rhea and Maurice, and new 4-star amazing finished that rivalry. Beautiful. Off to a good start. Brute Force got us $1,000. I mean, look, he's done here, so I'll take what I can get. Tables match in the med card. Waller and the Machine Gun. Waller gets the win. It was okay, 2.5, but no rivalry. Dana Brooke gets us 3K in fans. Mid card, Roman and Randy. One more time. It is Randall, and it is 3.5. It was great. Seth freaking Rollins, 4K on that charity. Mid card, Ivar Santos. Again, standard, Ivar has his number. 3 stars, it was good. The call out to Tozawa, it was weak because Tozawa, but still it grew that rivalry. And your main event, the glorious Robert Roode on his cake topper. Here we go. Can that dirty dog get it dirty done here on the show today? Meanwhile, his tag team partner, also here to chop you real hard, and their opponents, the current Raw Tag Team Champions. Hey, the bad guy. Just too sweet, Chico. Toothpick. And from the very loud and brash and in-your-face Razor to the very quiet, but still intense, Dexter Lumis. Absolute chaos, and go. What's it going to be here with just everyone in the ring and all kinds of equipment being used, perhaps tables, ladders, chairs, oh my. The only one at this point with green full health is the glorious Robert Roode. Oh my god, almost under the steps there, so close. Oh, locked it in on Roode, there goes his health. Ilya, help him out, bro. Get in there. Razor distracted and just running around like crazy. Up. There it is. Fall away slam from Razor. Vintage Razor Ramon. Oh, DDT on the padding, on that concrete floor. And then the steps being hefted up. Those, nope, or down. Okay, sure. And up. Why not? Back and forth. Figure it out, Ilya. Figure it out. Roode, though. Snap suplex to Lumis. And again, the steps are not being used, but Roode has the finisher. So, are we going to see that glorious DDT from Robert Roode? Hey-o. Powerbomb on the barricade. Good God. The back and neck of Roode are just all kinds of messed up right now. And Razor with the stairs just what is happening with Razor? Good God. Ilya, I think, is busted open. Glorious? No. Clothesline. Reversed it. And a pinfall. 1 and a 1 count. Now he used the finish, but Razor now has that Razor's Edge, and it could be over. It could be it. Hey yo, this could be the end of their hopes and dreams for those Raw Tag Team titles. Pinfall. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Back body drop. Pinfall. 1, a 2, and a 2 count. The stairs. Oh my God, on Lumis's face. Submission on the outside. Is it going to matter? Is he going to tap on the outside? Like, what? Sure. Sure. Boy, broke his neck. Okay. And finally, Ramon rolled back in the ring. Ilya has 2 finishes. Can he? Come on, man. Just get in the ring and make it. Bro, seriously. Just sitting here for a while here. Just make it happen on the chair. Uranagi is great, but you can't finish it on the outside. And all 4 men have returned to the ring, and all 4 men have finishers, and most have multiple. Spine on the pine, pinfall, and no, broken up. Ilya, oh, on the empty table into the submission. Is that it? Does he tap? Roode in the wrong spot, bro. We're in the wrong spot. Save him. He saved him. Up, Razor's Edge, right into that, right into that. That was a bad idea. And Ilya is out. Roode sneaks out of it. Neck breaker. But can... Oh, the sledgehammer. It's time to play the game. Ilya with the clothesline and back out of the ring. Roode gonna fly. Because, of course, why not? Axe handle from the top. All you have to do is hit that glorious DDT on the table. Pinfall. That should be it. It should be over. And new champions. That took like 30 minutes to do. New Raw Tag Team Champions of the World. Both busted open, and hopefully no injuries in that matchup. 4.5-star classic, and it looks like no injuries. Fingers crossed. Okay, Smackdown, how do you compete? Baszler, Asuka, standard non-title. It's Baszler. 4 stars, complete. Calling out, and it is good. Mid-card, triple threat, Tony, Olaf, and Johnny. And Tony gets the win. 1-2 with the jobber. Like, it's a back and forth call out. That's pretty good. Mid-card, Zayn Aziz. Cruiser and Giant, heel and face, Sami Zayn gets the win. 3.5. Iron Man, Ricochet, and Marseille. Marseille, the Iron Man. That was 3.5. Great. And Extreme Rules, Drew and Balor, non-title. And McIntyre gets his win back, and it was a 4.5-star classic. NXT opens with the tag team titles. We don't have, I guess, tag team champions, so cool. Your inaugural NXT tag champs, Karrion Kross, Cameron Grimes, 4 stars. How? Okay, sure. Like, it was not a rivalry. It was a standard opener, and it was 4 stars? Meanwhile, Andre Chase, Scott Steiner, hell in a cell. Why? But why? And it is Steiner. 4 stars, amazing. Mid-card tag teams. B&B versus B&D. And that rivalry is complete. 4 stars. NXT World Title. MVP John Cena and Jake the Snake Roberts. Trust him. It is John Cena, new champion. 4 stars, amazing. And your main event, Shanky and Angel for that North American title. Will it be? Will it be? It is! Shanky, the champion. 5-star Shanky. Legendary. And finally, WCW opens with the title match with Rey and The Miz. Falls count anywhere. The Miz, the new WCW heavyweight champion, and Rey out for 2 weeks. I'm sure it was his knee. Again. Calling out Monet, it was good. Mid-card, triple threat, title for that hardcore Priest, Sheamus, Gunther. And it is Gunther, the champion, 3 stars, it was good. Ivy Nile gets 0. Iron Man, Ali, and Uncle Howdy. Ali, the Iron Man, it was 3.5. Injury, Uncle Howdy. Here's where the CPU keeps on screwing up, even on hard. If they have low stamina, don't book an Iron Man match. What are you doing, bro? Meanwhile, the back-to-back call out there, it was weak, but they got level 3. Mid-card, Logan Paul, Batista, and Butch. And it is the Animal, Batista. It was good. 3 stars. China cutting a promo here. It was good. And a falls count anywhere between Ronda and Nikita. For that women's title, and still ain't nobody beating Ronda, and she's out for 5 weeks. She's out for 5 weeks. But nobody beat her. Oh, man. Okay. I got amazing booking. Hell yeah. And so did Smackdown, so did NXT, and so did WCW. But I had 0 injuries. And so, at the end of that, we got 148,000 new fans and make 33K. Smackdown gets 144,000 new fans and makes 79K. NXT gets 145K new fans and makes 31K. And WCW gets 147,000 fans and they make 45K. And that means I'm still in 4th place. I had a banger show, but I did make the gap a little bit smaller between 3rd place with about 6,000 on the fan change, but I am trailing SmackDown by a good 55K there, so that's a lot. Denver until Hell in a Cell's next. Marie says thanks. You're welcome. And you won, so good for you. I've certainly had worse bosses. And yes, Rude got that match and is new champion. And now we choose the shakeup. We have fan favorite, so whenever that superstar is used, you get 1,000 fans. I can permanently sign Razor Ramon, gain 10,000 whenever they are used, but they and whoever they face have an increased risk of injury. Why would you do that? Certainly, Razor, guess what? You're staying here. Hey yo. And so, next week on the road to Hell in a Cell, I'm Attack Slug. See you there, see you next time, see you here for more videos, and I'm out.